Angel number 777, what it means and how you can use it to harness your energy and receive the messages you're meant to receive. Welcome. Please hit subscribe below, hit the little bell so you can find out whenever we are dropping a new video. We want to be able to bring so much good information to you so YouTube can let you know when we're available. So 777, it's a wonderful number. I love it.
It is. And like we talked about in our last one, when we talked about angel number 6 and 666, it also has something that's taught to us, meaning it's a sign from God and it's this divine intervention, which that's not a negative meaning at all. Like, some people were taught sixes are negative, even though hopefully we've dispelled that in our last video. And if you want to see it and you haven't, go search that because it's available for you here. But this one, I think that the meaning that's been assigned to it, at least that I was taught, that's God's number and whatever it's on is good, is a little off the mark for me, for what it really means.
Yeah, I guess I remember always seeing it on those like gambling things where it's always like 777 with like all the cherries.
Oh yeah, the slot machines.
Yes. So that's how I've always seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, bringing in the money, like
abundance.
So it's kind of that, but there's a little bit more.
Yeah. So right before we started recording, we were talking about the difference between 5 and 7, because 5 really is changing times, be aware, be open, be prepared for decisions. And 7's kind of like that, right, Pixie? But with a little bit more oomph.
Yes. No, I feel that way totally. So for me, whenever I see 777s, there's like this spiritual awakening that I feel like I'm going through. And it's bringing in more manifestation. So it's not necessarily like a big or any type of life change. It's just like, oh, I'm in this beautiful space of awakening and like being discerning and understanding what's going on around me. And through that, I'm manifesting at a faster rate. You might even be a little bit more intuitive at this time. So that's why I love 7s, because it's just, to me, it's very clear. Like, here we are.
Absolutely. And the big difference for me in that is, there could be change, there could be opportunity, there could be abundance. But for me, my understanding of 7 is that it really is about confidence in that. Yeah. And that confidence, it's more of an action item to me. I'm all about action items. I teach time management, I teach effectiveness, I teach all these practical things. And so action items I'm super good with those. And so the 7s not only are assigned to me that there is opportunity, there is maybe change, but not change for the sake of change. There's opportunity, which is the chance for change, that's in my best interest if I dig in and tap into that inner courage, that inner bravery, that inner intuition, and then couple with it trusting myself. Because that's one of my biggest irritations with people when they see this. They're like, well, I really feel that I should be doing this, but I just don't know. And I'm like, wait. Where's that coming from?
Yeah. Actually, the last time I saw this was when I was making that decision to either stay in teaching or go. And when I saw it, I was like, yep, got to have that confidence to step into that new space of abundance and step into that new space of manifestation. And it was right there to show me that. And I listened. So here we are.
Which is really interesting because just very recently, that number, the 777, also spoke to me. I was really not struggling, but I was back and forth with a decision about, what should happen. And I was doing the energetic things that I do to discern and make that decision. And then I received a piece of correspondence and the address had the 777 in it. That from this particular provider that we were trying to find some services that could help our special needs child. And this particular provider that was providing an opportunity for us sent me a piece of correspondence, and I saw the 777 and the address and was just like, This is an opportunity for abundance. This is an opportunity for provision of exactly what we need, exactly what we're looking for. It might not feel normal. It might not feel the best to do this, but that's where the bravery and the confidence comes in. And so when I saw that, there was no question anymore. It was, yes, this is what's right for our child.
It's such a great number. And when it does show up like clearly like that, it's like, yes, I do need to make this decision, even if it's hard or even if it feels exciting. And abundance, like we've told you, comes in a myriad of ways. Yes. So just stay open. It doesn't always have to be money.
Yeah, no, it doesn't always have to be money, because money is just one form of energy. Energy takes that form. Light, weather, feelings, food, like everything is energy. So the thing that I just really want to encourage everyone, though, is when you see this and you have that gut reaction, your gut is really your primary brain connected to your intuition. This thing tells our heart to beat, our eyes to blink, your intuition is lower. And so when you have that gut feeling and you're tapped into yourself energetically, instead of saying, oh, I saw this, like, let's go back to that, the sign that Pixie had, or the sign that I had that included this number that helped us to, we had this decision to make, and then all of a sudden we get the sign and we're like, and there we are. Don't see the sign and then go, well, I asked for a sign. Was this the sign? Could you send me a sign that this was the sign? And then a sign that the sign about the sign was the sign? You have to come to a place where you're willing to accept the answer that it comes. And the answer also is abundance.
Yeah. And also I want to say, I saw 777 so many times. So you might receive a sign multiple times, and that's okay too. But like Dr. Jane is saying, to just be confident in what your gut is telling you. And it's always on point.
It really is. And I've done things that were against my gut. And every single time later on, I figured out, yeah, this is why I wasn't supposed to do that. So, really, really follow that. Some people will say, oh, it's just jitters. Oh, if you're a jittery person, it could just be jitters. But I think that if you're with us right now, you're going more on the path toward being more in touch with yourself and your energy. So don't just brush something off as jitters or, a digestive issue. If you're getting something from your gut, it's probably coming from above.
Yeah.
So, all right, fantastic. Thank you so much. I love walking through these angel numbers. And if you love walking through them as well, and we're giving you good information that you can actually put into action, because, I really don't like all the videos that tell you a whole bunch of things and then they don't tell you what to do with it. Drives me nuts. So if you love the fact that we always tell you what to do with it or what you can do with it, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell so you know when we drop another video to help you live a great, fulfilling life.
Awesome. Thank you.